Oh! Oh! Hehe, gute Nachrichten, gute Nachrichten, gute Nachrichten. Spider-Man hat uns gerettet. Spider-Man hat uns gerettet, Friendos. Wuhu! Spider-Man hat uns gerettet. Bam, das ganze Panel. Das ganze Panel. HD. Ich hab Bock. Wir geben uns das jetzt 10 Minuten. Und dann heißt es Finito. Oh.
Floor is yours.
Hi everyone, I am Tom Holland. You might recognize me as your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and I am here to tell you that Spidey's back for an all-new adventure in Spider-Man No Way Home. I know people say this a lot, but I mean it when I say that you're going to see things in this movie that you've never ever seen before. I'm talking about pumpkin bombs.
Das ist die neue Szene.
Sandstorms. The multiverse. Which, okay, you might have seen them before, but I promise, not like this and not together. Also, Peter Parker is finally heading off to college and the word is out. So yeah, everyone knows that he is Spider-Man. So throw your fan theories out the window. They're probably not true, or are they? And get ready to see one of the most ambitious films we've ever made.
Ey, ich brauche endlich den Film. Ich kann nicht mehr warten, ey.
High-flying action, mind-blowing effects, and some insane villains. No Way Home is the culmination of the Homecoming trilogy and the start of a multiverse of possibilities. Now I have the honor of introducing some legends. Please enjoy this exclusive panel with my dear friends Alfred Molina, Willem Dafoe, and Jamie Foxx here at CCXP.
Whoa!
Endlich, endlich bekommen sie was zu sagen. Ey, doch mal langsam Zeit.
Most about returning to Spider-Man franchise and reprising these iconic roles.
You know what? I was excited knowing Amy for years, man, and knowing what she's done with this franchise. And she was explaining to me it was going to be hot, you know, and I didn't have to be blue and things like that as far as my character was concerned. So you're going to be a little more hip and whatever like that. And I get a chance to hang out with these.
Die drei sehen so mächtig aus.
These incredible thespians.
Es ist so schön, die drei zusammen zu sehen. Stellt euch vor, wir würden so alle drei Spideys sehen.
Willem, how about you?
Willem? You know, when I heard it, I thought, wow, that's pretty nutty. I got speared pretty good in the first film, but I thought, okay, they can figure out a way to bring me back. But it was really the pitch. And like Jamie, I know Amy's history. She walked me through it, and then John, the director, kind of pitched the whole idea before I read a script, and it sounded like a lot of fun and a good solution. And then when we went deeper into it, I liked the idea that I was returning to something that was same but different. It's a return to something I did before with that kind of history, but the spin, there's a spin on it, and that appealed to me.
Alfred?
For me, it's just about the money. Oddly enough, Willem and I were kind of joshing the other day.
Ey, Alfred sieht so jung aus, ne?
First Green Goblin.
Sein Gesicht ist gar nicht so CGI verarbeitet. Er ist einfach jung, fresh und knackig. Hat sich echt gut gehalten.
Studio has ever exercised on actors. You know, it's like we've been waiting. But it's the material. The pitch was excellent, and I, to be honest, when the idea was first suggested, my first thought was, hang on. I'm 17 years older. I've got chins. I've got wrinkles. You know, I mean, what you know, what are they going to do? And then, of course, I suddenly realised, wait a minute, they've got the technology. This isn't going to be a problem. But it's been very nice to come back to something that is familiar, but at the same time completely new, because the technology has moved on phenomenally since in the last couple of decades. You know, and so that's it's kind of still exciting.
How did it feel to put the costume back on?
You want to know the truth?
Okay, das ist die Szene,
Nobody knows how uncomfortable those costumes
die wir eben kurz mitbekommen haben.
But they look good. We are actors. You forget about the discomfort, and you know, it's part of it. But the costumes are much more comfortable.
Macht euch nicht Sorgen wegen dem Alter. Das sind Hollywood Boys. Wir können da nicht mithalten.
To create the costume for the Green Goblin, I stood there for 8 hours, and they put different preformed pieces on me. Now, they scan me, and they can design it, and then make the costume, and then try it on me.
Das ist so
It's
cool.
a huge leap
Das
in
ist
the
voll
technology.
cool, dieses
And they're
Hintergrundwissen.
more flexible. We can do more things. with
Sie
it.
haben ihn einfach nur gescannt, sein Körper wurde gescannt
Also,
und
I
sie
don't
haben
know how much we wanna
sein
play with,
komplettes Kostüm angefertigt.
Spoilers, but
Oh, we love spoilers.
the look's a little different.
Wie easy das heutzutage
Old
ist.
Norman and the Goblin are further down the line, and they have a few more tricks up their sleeve. So it's not an exact. There have been upgrades on the costume, let's say.
Alfred, how about you?
Yeah, well, the main difference between that film and this one is that the tentacles are all kind of CG now. They'll all be superimposed on me at a later date. Whereas
Auch
in the
wichtig,
original movie,
auch wichtig,
they were mechanical and I
dass sie
had
jetzt
them,
alles
like,
auf CG gemacht haben.
attached to
Was
me
ein
and
bisschen
we had
schade ist bei
puppeteers
Alfred Molina,
working
weil
on them and stuff. So
Spider-Man
that's the big
2
difference, but it's just a
Puppeteers,
great
die
story.
Marionettententakel,
And it's a wonderful world to
waren
be in. You know, it's
echt krank
we're having,
fortschrittlich.
you know, if I say so myself,
Mega
we're
viel
having a
Skill
lot
hat man
of
dafür
fun.
gebraucht
A
gehabt.
lot of fun.
Jamie?
I'm happy we got a brand new start, a brand new look. The blue when we did it the first time, it was look, man, I didn't care. I was just happy to be in this wonderful course. And it was like you said, it was
Es
sort of
sagt selbst,
3
fuck
hours
it.
or whatever like that. But with this new is fly. The homies is like, okay, we get you now. You know, when I was blue, they still roll with me. But okay, you blue. But with this one, it just feels more comfortable. And I think
kommt
it feels
wirklich mit dem
more,
freshen Drip. Wie gesagt,
today,
Electros
modern,
Tims.
like, you know, not
Vergesst die
trying
nicht.
so hard. Like I sort of related to R&B. Back in the day in R&B, you used to have fringes on your outfit and, you know, and like shoulder pads and things like that. Now you can sing, you know, so it's like now we're just singing.
What do you love most about portraying a villain?
The thing about grounded villains is that, and this is what's so wonderful about the villains in the Marvel universe, if you like, is that so many of them become villains almost reluctantly, almost in spite of themselves. You know, an accident happens or some terrible tragedy and it transforms them. And that's what makes
Bei den
them
meisten
very great.
ist Tony Stark schuld.
Because it's not just mustache twirling. There's some real depth to it, and that's what makes them interesting. I mean, in a lesser environment, us as villains, we would just be functionaries.
Mir fällt gerade auf, im Hintergrund ist das Sanctum Sanctorum. Da, wo die wahrscheinlich gefangen genommen
Here
werden.
we've got real storylines. We've got where they are real people, and so you know it's
Green Goblin has a case to state this time.
Yeah.
He's trying to make his case. A philosophy of life. It's not just about some kind of abstract muscle twirling power grab. It's about.
Are you suggesting I'm a mustache twirling power grab? Now look here, I'm classically trained.
But now a tricky one. Which villain is the most terrifying?
Oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy because
gute
like I
Frage.
said, we've just been watching
Gute Frage.
Willem, and it seems personal. because with Electro, it's like Electro and us. It's to the world. The world did me wrong. But when something is personal, and you could go all the way back to Shakespeare, when something is personal, and that either that jealous thing, there's nothing that can beat that. No matter what costume you put on, no matter what you say.
Sagt das echt gut. Beschreibt das extrem gut.
And I think you really.
So stelle ich es mir auch vor.
It'd be different if I was blowing. Like here's the thing, but if I was blowing, but if I was blowing smoke, he'd know it. Here's the thing, it's personal, and anytime you can get a character to be personal in a movie, it has the most weight.
Es hört sich auch wirklich so an.
CXP is a fan event. Is there anything you'd like to say to your Brazilian fans?
Oh, vielleicht kommt da noch was.
Well, I mean, if I may speak purely for myself, I think there is, at some level, because we're professional people, there is some level where we don't want to let them down. You know, we want to give them something that is going to be worth their while. But the fact that a huge percentage of the audience are comic book fans who know this world, they love the detail, they love the kind of the inside baseball of it all. I think that's important to us as well, because you know we don't want to disappoint that side of the storytelling either. And so I think it's a sort of symbiotic relationship, really. You know, they give us the chance to give them what they want, and that's. I gotta tell you, it's just so much fun.
Whoa! Thanks, guys.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Nice. Schön, dass sie es nochmal schön hochgeladen haben, knackig, perfekt, um sich das selbst nochmal zu geben. Ohne viel Musik, rumgekatte oder was weiß ich. Sowas mag ich. Schönes kleines Panel. Und was ich sagen wollte, es hört sich echt extrem so an, als wäre Willem Dafoe, also Green Goblin, so wirklich der große Antagonist des ganzen Films. Aber mal schauen. Ich glaube, jeder von denen wird wirklich was Einzigartiges, mega Schönes zu bieten haben. Was Sandman und Lizard angeht, bin ich mir nicht so sicher, dass sie herausstechen werden. Aber speziell diese 3 werden eine besondere Marke hinterlassen, da bin ich mir sicher. Aber nice. Das haben wir das auch gesehen. Das haben wir wirklich alles gesehen, was da vorgestellt wurde. Okay, Friendos, ey, ich küsse euch alle, die um dieser verdammt späten Zeit diesen Stream angemacht haben. Es war wieder schön, mit euch das Ganze mitzuerleben. Wir haben Spider-Verse bekommen, wir haben No Way Home bekommen und wir haben Morbius bekommen. Also echt viel mehr als gedacht. Ich habe gedacht, wir kriegen Spider-Verse, das war's. Und ich war eigentlich schon happy. Aber das gefällt mir natürlich auch. Ey, wenn ihr was verpasst haben solltet, keine Sorge, das kommt alles später noch auf YouTube hoch. Und ja, das ist das von mir. Habt noch einen wunderschönen Tag. Ich küsse eure Booty Cheeks. Haut rein. Peace, peace. Wir hören uns.